Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. That's it for today's video. So it's a Fidens beer, and I've had the base beer, but I've not had this version before. This is the first time they've released it in cans. So this is Jasper with pineapple. So actually, if you watch my top beers of 2022, their Teacher's Pet, a pale ale they make, was one of my top 10. Jasper might be my favorite beer that they do. I had that first, I think, 2021 to get technical about it. But anyway, so when I'm like, when I see a variation on it, so like this is all Citra, then they've done it with like Plus Nelson or whatever. So like I'm always excited. Is the point of this? I'm always excited when there's like a little spin on this Jasper. So like I said, it's all Citra, and then they're adding the pineapple and natural flavors. So I don't know if it's pineapple juice. I don't know if they put actual pineapples in it. And it's 7.8% ABV, and it is like 3 days old. Yeah, 3 days old at time of review. Let's get into it. A better beer tuber would have asked them if it's pineapple juice or puree or whatever. But I'm not that guy. Look how beautiful that is. So it is very thick looking, definitely hazy, but like I would say beyond hazy into, you're getting more like that turkey gravy, butternut squash soup kind of a thing. So like this yellow, and I'm curious too because it's so thick the way the lighting is, if you're seeing more orange than I am, because that light is having a really hard time passing through this. So what I'm seeing, there's almost like some brown in the middle. Very thick looking beer, not much head at this point. Not that I poured it particularly aggressive. Anything else to say? No? Do you get into that aroma? Okay, let's smell it. You get that pineapple, wow. I mean, and one of the reasons, well, I guess probably the reason I like Jasper so much is, Citra, I know it gets praise, but like, man, that hop deserves so much praise. What it can do with other hops, but what it can do on its own, the amount of flavors you can get from just Citra, I think is phenomenal. But anyway, pineapple is not one of the things I get from Citra, is why I bring it up now. But pineapple pairs so well with Citra, so like, you put in, Citra and some Galaxy or Vic Secret or something that can kick out, it's kind of known for kicking out some pineapple. Great hop combo, right? So like the fact that this has that pineapple in it, it just smells nice. But wow, that's such a nice pineapple. But my favorite part of this aroma is I'm still getting like big juicy peach and orange juice, which I like. Not much mango yet, but like those are kind of like the three things I almost always get with Citra. So like I'm glad that it's so much like just tropical smoothie kind of vibe, and it has that addition of pineapple. I like adjuncts that are subtle. I like adjuncts that are in your face, everything in between, right? So how this is hitting me is it's unmistakably pineapple-y, but also it's not so big that it's masking the base beer. And at least where I'm at right now and what I want to experience, it's at the level that I want it at. So that's really rad. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Yeah, so you can basically take everything I said about the aroma and say it about the taste. Yeah, nice long finish with the pineapple. Like the pineapple's not going away quickly. Like it's there as long as the beer stuff, which is cool too. So it's like well incorporated that way. And I gotta go back and look for that mango that I typically get with the Citra, but yeah, really that taste is following that nose. I get the orange, I get the peach, and it's like really nice, juicy, ripe peach. So two of the three things I almost always get from Citra, they're still standing out. Nothing's in its way, which is awesome. Because again, I like that. Going back, that's why I said how much I like Jasper. I like that base beer, so like I still want it, right? But like, it also has pineapple, right? So I want that also, and I don't want these things conflicting or overpowering. So like, I'm really happy with how none of it is overpowering the other, and they're both allowed to shine, the hop and the addition of that pineapple. Really cool. To talk about something that's not Citra and pineapple specifically, because I'm just realizing how many times I keep going back to that well. Great level of bitterness, has a nice mouthfeel, all that stuff that you have come to expect and want. Almost like, let me go back for another step. I'm looking for the mango and then this other note that I think I'm confident saying. All right, so I do get some faint, like this mango, lychee, however you pronounce it, for sure. So it's got tropical a couple other ways, which is nice. Then, and this was the other note that I was pretty confident, but now I'm really confident to say, there's a nice grassy dankness to it. Not weed, not like old school West Coast IPA, just like quote unquote dank. Of course, a lot of that was kind of weedy, wasn't it? Now I think about it. This is like more of a grassy dank quality. So it does have very strong ties to, quote unquote traditional IPA that way, but that has all that new school stuff you want. Plus, again, this whole pineapple thing that I've dwelled enough on. This is what I wanted this beer to taste like, and it could have gone different directions, and I would have still enjoyed it probably, right? But like, it is kind of cool when you go in with certain expectations and they are met. It's cool to have your expectations subverted, all that kind of stuff too. But like, this just was what I wanted it to taste like, and it does, so I'm happy about that also. I'm trying to think of anything else to say about it. Hides the ABV well and all that. This is probably the freshest I've had a Fidens beer in a while. I've been kind of letting them sit for a week or two before reviewing them. And I'll tell you this, even though this is really freshly canned, it's drinking great right now, so that's also a cool plus about it. And that's everything I have to say. Have you had this beer before? Have you had a fruited IPA lately you want to tell me about? You're drinking something completely unrelated that you want to tell me about? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.